Thank you all for coming. If you came here for this presser and you're still out there, please make your way here up. Before we start, Brian Wako and Tim, if you came here for this presser, please make your way up here. Thank you so much, Sarajiv, for being here with us. We are really honored. I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Field Marshal Entertainer Zara Toto. I work for NBS Television, Sanyuka Television, 106.1 Next Radio, and a lot more. But that is not what is important. What is important today is the presser today. Our young superstars, like you can see them, we all know them. I see my fresh kid fresh. So bonge ko wana. Odi otia. Odi bulungi. Odi bulungi.
Ndi bulungi.
Yes, that is our very young superstar, fresh kid. So today our main aim, we are all brought here by the Obwerere Foundation because they have given Felista a scholarship, just like they did with Fresh Kid. So allow me to begin this presser with a prayer. Aliyah, pray for us.
In a Muslim way or Christian way? Okay, humble yourself for a prayer. My name is Alaina Aliyah. I work for Sanyuka TV and NBS. A'udhu billahi minashaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Arrahmanir rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amen. Amen.
Thank you so much, Aliyah. For our journalists that are here today, all media houses, we are really honored for your presence. Thank you so much for coming. But I would ask you, right after taking your pictures, such that also our sponsors that are seated on this hand and the other side can actually see what's going on. Thank you very much. I'd like to recognize Bravo Shoes. Engato zaabwe za mulembe nnyo. Soon bajja kubeera nga batubuulira ekika ky'engatto kye batukolera naye nga muziraba ngatto z'abaana ate nga tukimanyi bulungi nnyo abaana batandise okubeera kwegamba nga ate baddayo okusoma. Allow me to recognize Tata Mr. Mutabazi, Paul, Fresh Daddy, Tata wa Superstar Fresh Kid. And allow me to recognize our very own superstar, Fresh Kid, seated next to Mr. Rajiv Rupalelia, the Managing Director, Kampala Parents School and Director of Obwerere Foundation. He's seated next to a very young pretty girl that you're seeing dressed very smartly in her Kampala Parents School uniform. Her name is Nanyanzi Faith, aka Felista, the rapper. Seated next to her is her father, Tata Nanyanzi, and her mother, Mama Nanyanzi. You're all welcome here. We are going to start off with the opening remarks from the principal of Kampala Parents School.
Thank you so much, MC, our Managing Director and the Director of Obwerere Foundation, the daddy to our son, Patrick Senyonjo, Mom and the dad to Felista, the journalists around, the school lawyers, all the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. You are all most welcome to Kampala Parent School. This is the day that the Lord has made. The Bravo Shoes, thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very, very important occasion where we have come to witness our daughter, Felista, Felista, proper name, Faith Nanyanzi. coming to join Kampala Parents School. Can we give God a loud, loud hand clap? And I think before I go into the details, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to turn to your right. Look at the beauty. That is Kampala Parents School. What about to the left? That is Kampala Parents School. And that is the school where Faith Nanyazi is coming. Our managing director, sir, Mr. Rajiv Ruparere. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the work well done. Thank you for the way you have shown Ugandans. There must be quality in whatever is done. We are proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Katoda Fin. I'm the principal of this great, great school. Can I say I'm also proud for being part of this great institution. We have pre-primary to primary 7. We are still celebrating the very good results of last year. And really God is great. Felista, you are lucky. You have someone who has been here, and that is Patrick Senyonjo. Patrick Senyonjo, can you stand and wave to the people around? Stand up. Yes, yes. Yes, I know. Felista is joining P5. Patrick is going to primary 3. Faith, don't mind. Even if Patrick is in a lower class, there is a lot you are going to learn from him. He was with us the whole of last year. We want to thank Dad. Patrick has been a role model. The time we have been with him, I remember the time when he had come, of course, like a young child, and basing on the background he was coming from, the way he was behaving. But I wanted to tell you, Patrick has been a very, very good boy. Whatever I would tell him, you know, Patrick, you are a pupil like others. You have to behave like this. Yes, principal. Yes, yes, madam. I'm going to do that. Even the report, you saw the report at the end of the year. Some people are saying, no, Chiwani. Kampala parents, we don't have that. Those were his real marks. Patrick, aren't you the one who performed like the way we saw? That wonderful report?
Yes.
Recently, he appeared on NBS. I know there are some journalists here who were interviewing him. You were one of them. The way Patrick was answering the questions, my God, very brilliant. Thank you, Mr. Rajiv, for having identified a child of such character, with such potential. At this point in time, I also wanted to thank the musicians, great musicians, for the way you have nurtured such talents in young children. Felista, you are joining us this year. In fact, the P5s started. I know tomorrow you'll be in class. Can you stand up so that people can admire the uniform? You are now part of Kampala Parents School, and that is the uniform. Of course, I know the hair will have to comb it in a better way. When she's going for her shows, she will be doing whatever she wants, so it is okay. I wanted to tell you, our daughter Faith Nanyazi, you are going to enjoy. Mr. Rajiv has set everything that you need to study. You know, you are doing your music, but at the same time, you also need the intellectual part of it. You need it to study. We want you to complete primary, go to secondary, go to university when you are still a great musician. I wanted to end by saying, the journalists who are here, I want to assure you, this Felista you see, whatever is not upright, I want to thank the parents. The short time I've been with Faith, she's a well-behaved girl. And if there are some few things which we have to put right, we are going to do it. We have a strong team. I have some teachers here. We have the counselor, we have a teacher there, and some other teachers at the back. Anything to do with handling of children, you can't doubt us. And you know it very well. That's why we are with Mr. Rajiv. Mr. Rajiv cannot tolerate any nonsense. So we are with the right people, and we are really very grateful. People outside there, those of you who still have children, I'm glad, Mr. Rajiv, sir, school lawyer is an OB of this school. We taught him, Lokuya Samoni Peter. And I was telling him, You've delayed to get a child and you bring him right here. So that is that. This is the school where you should take your children. Where a child is to get all-round education with all the facilities you can see, the cleanliness, the hygiene. This is the right school. Felista, I want to end by saying you are with the right people. You've come to study. I'm not saying you won't continue with your performance. No, you will do that, but the books, very, very important. You've come, you have Patrick, he's going to be your role model. Come to study, you are a pupil. When you are doing activities, you behave like those other children. You will not be a tourist attraction here. I know, yes, when you are here, people look for you, but you have come to study, and I know you are going to be handled as a role model, and there is a lot which you are going to add to what you have. I want to end there and to say, please, can you enjoy your stay? Kampala Parent School is your school. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Madam Kato, for such a very beautiful speech. Ladies and gentlemen, like you know, the Obwerere Foundation handles so many things, including education. We, the entertainment industry, entrusted Mr. Rajiv and the Obwerere Foundation with one of our biggest talents, in fact, youngest talents in Uganda, and that was a fresh kid. We've seen throughout the year, last year, they did a very good job with him. Right now, would like to get some remarks from the father of fresh kid, Mr. Mutabazi Paul. Ayogereko, atubulira omwana we bamuyisiza batya. Twasemba okujja wano nga bamuwadde scholarships. Kyekyo tetuddangamu kumanya omwana bamuyisa batya, essomero limuhandolinze litya, biki bye bimuwongeddeko, ye ng'omuzadde awulira atya omwana we okusomera mu ssomero lino nga tetunaba kubeera nga tuba entrustinga n'omwana omuki n'omwana omulala. Mr. Mutabazi Paul, you can use the microphone in front of you. Thank you.
Amanya Mutabazi Paulo, taata wa first kid ono nga mulaba wano. Ndi musanyufu okubeera maaso gammwe wano. Media houses zonna nga bwe tuli wano, mwebale kujja. Balooya b'essomero lino, mwenna mwebale kubaawo. Bravo shoes, muli b'amaanyi, mwebale kubanga mwatukwatirako first kid okuva lwe yatandika. Mpozi njasooka okusiima omukulu Rajivu akulembera Obwerere Foundation, yeebale nnyo, yeebalire ddala ebintu byakoze okulaba nti akwatirako abantu mu ngeri ng'eno, kubanga obudde buno first kid ono mujjukira bulungi emabega awo ng'atandika omukwatirako okumuwa essomero lino. Kyali si kyangu nnyo kubanga gye yasomeranga Luwero Gwawuzi, naye n'adampinga omulundi gumu n'atuuka ku ssomero lino ery'amaanyi bwe liti ekitali kyangu nnyo. Ekyo kintu tekituukikako. Mpozi ntuusa okusanyukirako muganda wange oyo taata wa Felista, ekintu ky'otuuseeko ky'amaanyi nnyo okuba nti bakuwadde omwana okusomera ku ssomero lino. Obubaka bw'onyinza okuwa beera nga osobola okukwasaganya pulogulaamu z'essomero obutamiisingamu, ne pulogulaamu za music nazo nga zigenda bulungi mu maaso. Ebyange byebyo, mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Obwerere Foundation mugende mu maaso n'omulimu gwe mukola mu ggwanga. Tweyanzize.
Thank you so much, Mr. Paul Mutabazi. Allow me to recognize the triplets ghetto kids. Some of them are in the house. They are here to show some support to Felista. And like we all know, these guys, Felista Jayatandikira, that is where she began from to be who she is today. Right now, we want to get some remarks. Is there anybody who represents Just Steady? There is nobody? All right. Let us get a few remarks from Mr. In fact, before we even talk to Mr. Rajiv, or get to hear from Mr. Rajiv, the dad to Felista. Soko yogereko nafe. Owulira otya? You can use the microphone in front of you.
basebo ne banyabo abakuŋŋaanye wano naddala ab'amawulire tusanyusa okujja okubeera ku mukolo guno ng'omwana ono ajoininga Kampala Parents. Nze taata w'omwana ono Felista the boss kid ndi musanyufu nnyo kubanga ekyamazima kiri nti tetuli mu mbeera nnungi era tetubadde mu mbeera nnungi. Ekyomukisa omulungi ku sayidi ye nti abantu bamumanya nga talina luyimba lwonna lwakoze era waliwo abantu besobola dde nakusasula kati nga Mr. Josted simanyi oba waali nti nze ono omwana we yaviirayo nali mmaze ebbanga lya mwaka mulamba nga sikola ababbi bankuba nga banzijako essimu yange ne bantwala emulago ne banzijanja ne bannongoosa omutwe so kati ogwo omwaka gwe namala nga sikola mba ngumalako bwe nti ntandika okuba ng'eyeeyiiya ate ono omwana anaavaayo. So kati abantu bulijjo bakimanyi Felista mugagga ali mu famire ennungi naye ng'ekyamazima tosiiba na njala era Felista akusomera okwabadde asomera nga negayirira bwegayirizi abba muyamba akole ebigezo bakiri baleme tuwa lipooti. So eryo essomero ndyebaza nnyo olw'okuba lyatuleka ne tusoma. So kati okusomera ku Kampala Parents nze gyendi kibadde nga kirooto nga kirowoozanga nako nti Felista asobola okutuuka eyo era nebaza nnyo abakulu aba Obwerere Foundation kubanga tetwogera tisigamba nti oba mikwano gyaffe oba ki wabula okujjako kubanga bamulaba bulabi ne bamwegomba ne beegomba byakola ne balaba nga basobola omujoyininga ku bayizi banne abasomera wano. Era n'ekirala nsobola okwebaza mwami Mutabazi Paul olw'okuzaala Fresh Kid era mu ngeri endala nebaza Fresh Kid nti ye ng'omwana yateekawo platform ey'abaana banne abalala kuba abantu batandika olicognizinga abaana abato nti basobola okubaako ne kye bakola. So mu ngeri eyo Fresh Kid nkwebaza Fresh Kid nkwebaza kuba wateekawo platform y'abaana banno kuba oluusi singa tewali ggwe singa era abaana abato babalaba bwe batyo. So ndi musanyufu nnyo Mr. Rajiv, I'm so grateful for this chance you have given to us, the golden bursary you have given to my kid. So there is no way I can express my happiness, but we are very thankful. N'olwekyo sina bingi byakwogera kuba simanyi nakwogera nnyo akazindalo kankaddiza omwogezi omukulu.
Thank you so much, sir. Webale nnyo kwogerako naffe. But like you know, Felista came with her mom. Bamama tebatera kwogera naye essanyu ly'omuzadde omukyala liba lyanjawulo ku ly'omuzadde omwami. Nyabo tusaba naawe tugambeyo ku bugambo how you feel munaye Felista okuweebwa basale y'olunaku lwaleero.
Bannange mpulira essanyu ly'amaanyi nga bwe mukiwulira kuba mbadde sikisuubira mbadde sikiroota. I can't believe it. Felista agenda somera wano. Naye bannange Katonda ono gwe tusinza yawulira essaala zaffe. Thank you so much, Mr. Rajiv. Thank you. Okay.
Essanyu ly'omuzadde omukyala. Allow me to recognize Spice Diana. She's in the building. And Levixon is also in the building. When we talk about certain musicians, Spice Diana, Mr. Rajiv, Spice Diana has been there for Felista like half of her journey. So she knows how Felista has been doing in the industry, how the hardships she has been going through. So we'll get a few words from Spice Diana for now.
Thank you so much, Zahara Toto. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Spice Diana, and I'm so honored to be part of this big event. It being in Mwana Mto, our talent, atenga mulimu okuyambibwa. I want to say a big thanks to Mr. Rajiv and the entire foundation for this opportunity. Eri omwana omutongo oyo abasinga ku bo balinga ffenna gye tuvudde nti tetubadde na. We've not had people to, help us all the way, but I'm so happy and grateful. We have people like Mr. Rajiv abayambyeko abato bano bazaamu amaanyi n'essuubi era kyova olaba ngambye kanange nestukire bampadde invitation. I was like, let me go and be part of this mbeere witness because I'm so happy for Felista and legend w'abato fresh kid kubanga yaggulirawo abato emikisa mingi nnyo n'okubanga basobola okubanga babalabawo. So thank you so much the entire foundation for this opportunity. Era nsaba kyeyongereyo, it doesn't stop here but to so many kids out there betaaga obuyambi bangi nnyo. So nsaba busabi, you can reach out to so many abetaaga obuyambi. Thank you so much. This is my area. I love giving back. Chovolaba ndi waneno because I know when you give you always get. Thank you so much everybody azze okubeera ku kintu kino. It means a lot. Eri Felista, the family, and of course us the artists. Kituzaamu amaanyi. Thank you so much.
That is Star Girl Spice Diana. But Felista eyamuzuula okumuleta mu kintu kino, Mr. Rajiv, the person that identified Felista that she is indeed a very talented person is Jostede. Jostede is not here right now, but there are so many other people Felista has worked with. Jostede forwarded Felista into a group called the Triplets Ghetto Kids. I suppose you've been seeing them doing wonders all over the world. They've been on the BET award stage. They've been doing marvelous things all over the world, waving the Ugandan flag very high. Today we have Patricia. She's one of the Triplets Ghetto Kids. Let her at least speak on behalf of that group that Felista used to be in.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Rajiv, and I recognize all the media houses around. Patricia from the Triplets Ghetto Kids. Ndimsanyufu nnyo banga ndi waneno kulwa muto wange Felista because the chance she has got, it's really big. Because I know a lot of people are there standing and they don't really have the chance to go to school like she has now. But she has a talent and she has that chance, somebody who has given her the scholarship to be on such this beautiful big school. Nange nganze Patricia mwenyumiriza munyo. I'm so proud of her. I thank our manager Kavma Dauda eamua that feel that she can be that person. Now making Okola the very first song of her I had, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Mr. Rajiv, for the good heart. Thank you, because Felista, I promise she likes school, and I promise she's going to do the best. And thank you, Fresh Kid. Hello. Thank you so much. Daddy wa Fresh Kid, mwebale nnyo kubanga kino kitu mwe gulawo that olugudo lw'abarapa abato, abayimbi abato, Fresh Kid. So we're so grateful as we the Triplets fe tuli badansa tukola byonna, but tubeera abasanyufu nnyo okulaba nti neera emiti emito ffenna twegatta wamu when we're doing something big. We're doing music, we're doing talent, but we love school too. Thank you so much.
Mr. Rajiv, most of the talent we have in Uganda come from the ghettos. Today we have a gospel artist. He's called Levixon. He's loved by many. He can speak on behalf of the talented kids that come from the ghettos.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I want to thank you everybody, the media and all the artists. My name is Levixon. First, I want to thank you so much, Mr. Rajiv. Thank you for loving God by loving people and for serving God by serving people. I grew up in the ghettos of Kosovo. Life was not easy at all. I used to sleep under a pool table, sleeping on verandas, shivering every time. But there's a day I'll never forget in my life when a group of white people came from the Northern Ireland and they discovered me. They took me back to school. My life really changed so much. However much I didn't study that much to complete senior 4 and all that. I stopped in senior 2. But this man who changed my life, he was from an organization called Fields of Life, where I happen to be the ambassador now in Africa. This guy paid for my school fees from P3 until senior 2, second term. my life really changed. I know what education means. And to a young girl like Felista and fresh kid, man, this is a blessing. To every mother who's watching in the ghettos, please, muleke abaana baveeyo balage ebitone byabwe. Bible egamba nti ebitone byaffe oba ebirabo byaffe biritukolera ki? Biritusegulira, biritukolera ekkubo oba biritukolera ekintu nga bw'ekisoma mu Bible. So thank you so much. This is a big opportunity for not only Felista, but to everyone who wants to be like Felista and fresh kid. So me as Levikson, I can't thank you enough, but I just pray for more life, more blessings in your family, and whatever your heart desire, God should really give you that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Levikson.